What the heck? Yup, that's me, a complete beginner at juggling. A quick Google search shows that some people can learn how to juggle in 15 minutes. Today, I want to find out whether a complete beginner can learn how to juggle in just 15 minutes. So I started off with the most basics of basics. So let's start the clock, throwing and catching a single ball. So my phone ends up dying, and so I'm just going to do a simple illustration to show what happens next. So that's me right there. Okay, wait, I kind of need a background location. Nice. Okay, so I'm at home, just chilling, and then I see some tennis balls just lying about. So I go over and pick it up, and a few minutes later, I'm practicing my juggling, feeling great. Then, all of a sudden, the sun gets intensely bright. I struggle keeping my eyes open, and what happens next just feels like a slow motion. I force myself to open my eyes with all my might, and all I remember next is a myriad of balls hurling down upon me. Okay, maybe it was just 3 blurry balls heading straight at my face. But at the very next moment... Okay, so maybe the part about the sun blinding my eyes was maybe a tiny little bit exaggerated. But a lot of my practices just included balls falling on my head and bouncing everywhere. Keep in mind that this was the first time I was just throwing balls around trying to figure out how to juggle. Talking about time, let's go back in time and explain my progress. So I'm around 3 minutes and 37 seconds in right now. That's why I'm going to try using 2 balls now. When the first ball reaches the peak, throw the other ball. It's getting easier to catch the 2 balls actually. I'm currently like 8 minutes in. I got this down pretty quickly and decided to add in the final 3rd ball. 3 balls this time. Let's see how it goes. Wait, how do I even go about it? Right, left, right. Okay, I literally don't know how to throw the 3rd ball at all. Damn, 3 balls changes everything. It's genuinely so difficult. I continued practicing, but I found myself facing up against the struggle of time. I only had 5 minutes left, and this was where I was at. Doubts started to form. What if I couldn't do it? Does this mean I just end the video without learning a new skill? I shook away my doubts and tried to stay focused. But soon, I was interrupted by... Okay, time's up. I guess there's only one way to find out. So I remember checking the time at this point, and I think I was around 60 minutes-ish in. Maybe I learned the principle of juggling, but can I actually juggle yet? Nope. So if it's not 15 minutes, how much longer will it take for a complete beginner to juggle? It can't be that difficult, right? This is the process of how I learned to juggle. Okay, it's kind of boring to just see me juggling. So to portray my experience, I will just cut back and forth between getting stuck. So I decided to troubleshoot by watching a YouTube tutorial.
Now, some people try to use tennis balls. I don't recommend that. Tennis balls are too light and they'll bounce everywhere when you drop.
47 minutes and 40 seconds in, I got a noise complaint from my sister. My first reaction was, what the heck? But upon second thought, this feedback was genuinely valid. I could have been distracting everyone in my vicinity with my noise pollution. Hello, police. Yeah, it's late at night, but my neighbor upstairs keeps dropping balls. Can you come? So being the considerate person I am, I found myself another alternative to practice without making much noise. A few throws with the sock balls later, I started to make 3 throws more consistently. I also decided to switch back to tennis balls as I felt that the sock balls were a little too different to catch and throw. I'm really sorry, neighbours. Once you get this movement down, it's all about practicing. I'm currently 1 hour 30 minutes in right now. Pretty tired, gonna end day 2 session right here. Don't mind me if I just teleport to the future right now.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain you already.
I'm at day 6, around 4 hours in right now, and I'm not gonna lie. Some days have been really difficult and I honestly felt like giving up. I remember when I was at the 2 hours mark, I was so exhausted from running after all the balls that I've dropped that I literally sat down stoning with zero energy left. Okay, side note to all of y'all watching, don't be like me and start practicing with tennis balls, rather go and get proper juggling balls instead. But I look back and I see all the struggles that I've pushed past and all the progress that I've made throughout my whole journey, and I realize it's easy to be fixated with how far away you are from your goal. But what's important is to be consistent and make small little gains each day. I know these gains might not seem much, but trust me when I say all these small gains adds up, and when you look back eventually, you will see how far you have come. Around 16 throws. Yup, so that's how I went from thinking I could juggle in just 15 minutes to learning how to juggle after 5 whole hours. My juggling is definitely not the best, but I'll keep on practicing and improving. So for now, this will be how my juggling is, because after learning how to juggle, I got to go juggle my work and life, right? Anyways, always remember to keep on learning, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I was wondering why people keep telling me that juggling bricks is a bad idea. Then it hit me.